Good evening, ladies and aides. Ladies and aides. And I know what you're thinking there, lads. You're thinking, well, I'm a lad, but I don't have AIDS. And my wife got AIDS. From the toilet seat. Or it definitely wasn't that UPS dude who kept coming around to visit every fucking day. It was just regular AIDS. And I would say to you, I don't know what I'm talking about, lads, because AIDS or some shit, right? That seems like something I would say. So, for those of you watching on demand, because that's the only peeps who would be there this early, lads, sometimes you gotta be an AIDS vagines, otherwise the vagini AIDS might get you. We'll see, maybe he's an intro pack. No, lads, he was a vagines. Yes, you should leave, sir. You should leave before anybody sees any more what a vagines you are. What, ladies and shits, an absolute mean queen lean vagine. Except lean, he was obese, probably. That's a good start though, right? That's how well, it wasn't mono white lifelink cats. So you know this video is edited 5-1. Otherwise, what could you do? What could you do? So we'll do the warm-ups until we get a rocking house of about 6 peeps. And then we'll do a draft. Because, ladies and aides, if you can believe it, I've actually been enjoying draft. Which, via association, would mean I've been enjoying Majix, which seems impossible. But it's true, dude. It's true. I didn't even have to go bold. I didn't even have to go bold to enjoy a couple of games of Magic, did. No, did. You'd have thought, no, did. But you've been playing like Artifact, and Hearthstone, and Gwent, and Runeterra. No, everybody thought you was just shutting bold. But then the Keck W infiltrated the world of Magic's lads, and everyone jizzed themselves. Full jizzage for the Keck W's. Hey Cheeks, I don't listen to you every day, so I don't really know what you're talking about. Well, don't worry about it, lads. Don't worry about it, lads. Can you believe, ladies and shits, when I was given this PC, I didn't think I would use it that often. I thought, I have to literally sit in the same seat with the same huge monitor, or I could sit watching the television with my little laptop. And dudes, I haven't done a shot on my pubes once, did. I haven't done a shot on my shutty PC once since I got it, lads. I fucking love it. I would recommend everybody to have a friend willing to give them £1,000 PC. That's good work. Right? Right, dudes. Right, dudes. Right, dudes. Des asks, what do you use your laptop for now? Not much. Not much. If I have to type anything for work or do, you know, we're getting close to tax season, then I'm going to use that one so for the exact reason I just laid out, so I can sit in front of the TV. But anything to do with Magic, I think this is it. I think sitting in the corner of my living room, as opposed to sitting in my kitchen, especially now, where I would not literally freeze to death, but figuratively, I would freeze my balls. So we got good cards to beat this deck. Haven't we, Lance? Haven't we, Lance? Tulsimir should start absolutely bongling the deck. So we won't attack because we'll make it feel like we can't kill this guy. So here's what I hope to happen. Tap out to play some 8s. Attack here. Then I'll block, and then when the dick's going down, I'll trade. Hopefully that counter... Well, it doesn't matter where that counter goes. Alright, everyone on board for the 8s? Everyone on board for the 8? We did it, lads. We got a big board of 8s. Maybe. In theory, you should block and do that. But in practice, who the fuck gives a shit? Right, you mags. You fucking mags. Oh, look at that, lads. He thought he was curving out like a G. Instead, he's curving out like a cock, which is low and to the left. AIDS. AIDS, lads. So, yeah, if you're just joining, we're doing a draft tonight. But we're doing the warm-up games first, which is what I like to do. And we'll have a little Q&A. We'll do the DSP roundups. Lads. I don't know if you've ever heard, but there's a thing called tax. And I have to pay it. And I don't want to pay any tax. So, Lance, pay for my tax. Right, lads? Right? Tax me. Taxi tax boys. Taxi aids. Okay. We'll see if there's any blocks. If there is, I'm sure we can finish off this Kumena. I have never cast this card, ladies and shits. At the beginning of your upkeep, whenever an opponent controls is put into a graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on this. At the beginning of your upkeep, if it has more counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters that were given aids. We could just kill the Jade Bearer. Salvet says, I wonder if DSP avoids taxes by saying all of his income is a gift. He pays real taxes because they're public record. And he just filed for bankruptcy and declared all of his earnings and shit. That's how everybody is so sure he makes 120 G's a year. Because if you're declaring you earn 120 G's, you probably earn 140 G's. Because everybody cheats on their taxes, right? Right, Lance? Right? Nobody wants to give the government an extra 50p for stuff like the NHS, right? No, everyone feels awful knowing that some babies didn't die because you couldn't afford an extra fucking latte. I don't mind paying taxes, ladies and shits. I never felt annoyed. Not that I pay many. And I always feel aggrieved when I read Google and Amazon and Starbucks combined tax is like 60 quid. And Donald Obesity Trumps was 700 beans or whatever it was. That always makes me feel a little bit hard done by, but the idea of contributing to society actually makes me feel good. Whenever I pay my tax, as long as I don't get arrested, then I feel good about it. And that, ladies and shits, is the truth. But yeah, DSP's thing is just hilarious that he's gotten away with it again. This time, lads. Fuck it. I don't know. I don't know whether I should have shit on my balls there that soon. This time, he says, oh, I earn much more than I thought I would. I.e., I've got much more money than I wanted to let everybody know that I had. So my tax is much higher than I thought it would be, lads. So can you guys pay for it, please? Can you guys pay for my tax, gears? So I can't really beat a Questy boys. If we get to 10 mana, then what are you going to do? Right? So we got two things that can deal with this, depending on how he plays it. And then we'll see what happens. Right, Lance. Oh, he's gone full mono green Virginie ramps, boys. Scry 3, take a shit. What? Scry 3, reveal the top. If it's a creature or land card, draw a card. It's true, Lance, what they say. That, wizards just don't give a shit. They just don't give a shit about what card colors are supposed to do. Scry and draw is not a mono green color usually, right? Scry and draw for the memes, lads. Scry and draw in your mono green deck. That doesn't make any sense. Dude. Scry and draw. Cheeks, I thought that was for the memes. Alright, I think I'm gonna die. I think to a Ulamog, which is fair enough. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I can win in time. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, okay, we got one turn to really get 8. So the question is, Lance, I think... okay, we're already there then, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Such a fucking AIDS game, this, sometimes. Sometimes this gives me AIDS. So, no blocks. Play Ulamog. Exile 2 cards, tap 2 lands. Who would have ever thought, turn 1 Thoughtseize, you need to take Ulamog? Otherwise, you'd be dead. I would have died to a questing beast anyway, but what do you do? Someone else says, Cheeks, do you any fancy accounting to pay? Do you do any fancy accounting? I don't. I don't do any fancy accounting at all, lads. Any at all, boys. So 3, I don't have triple black for this. Do I? No. So that's a bit of a shame. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't do any fancy accounting. I don't feel like I need to. Fancy accounting is for big lads. Or vagines, like this guy. Sometimes you get these games, and I think I need to. What's the word? So let's do the numbers. He's dead, right? If this resolves, then he's dead. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. All right. Seems good. Just don't pass the turn. Don't pass the fucking turn. This game just gives me AIDS. It gives me AIDS every day. It gives me AIDS every day. I know that I still won. Maybe I didn't win. Well, I got AIDS. This why? Why is this game giving me AIDS? Just flash in. Did I have the green open? Did I? Have I gone blind? I don't know, ladies and shits. I don't know. I don't know. I felt like Flash the Man In was the play, but I did it again. I even put full control on. If you go back to the video, I put full control on. And it was like, eat shit, son. Nobody needs full control in a game where all you do is dump your hand and attack, you fucking pussy. Now teach me. That will teach me, lads. In a game where all you do is dump your hand and attack, why would you ever need full control? Why would you ever need to pause it at the end step? What is the end step? I only play sorcery speed, obviously. Mono white, mono red, mono fucking bollocks. It's like those cards don't even need an instant speed spell. But what are you gonna do? Boys, nothing. So a couple more games of shit, and then we'll do a draft, and then we'll go to bed. I get to go first. I think we could do better than that, right? Yeah, that's 1, 2. That's better. That's better as lads. That's better as lads. So what don't I want? A Wicked Wolf or a Mythos? Mythos kills permanents. That's got to be better, right? Lads, that's got to be better, cheeks. It's got to be better. Has it got to be better, dudes? Hey, I don't need an end step. I'm a virgin. My dad showed me his cock, and it made me feel great that men are only supposed to have 1-inch cocks. That's why mine's 1 inch. Isn't that right, Dad? Mono red in free plays, of course, boys. Of course, boys, you pussies. Well, I did the right thing, Dad. I spent my money on the fucking Virgin Lands, so everybody knows that I got finger banged on New Year's Eve by my mum. Okay. To figure it out. So maybe there was some mana, shits. Vectum says, I went back to the video and you did have auto passing on. Lads. Well, I tried to do full control before the end of the turn. But the game, lads. The game. So Saryl's Packmate in Wolves has no drawback from what I can see. It's just better. It's just better, dudes. It's just, it is, dude. It's just better. Dude, it's just better. Dude, it's just better, dude. Against Virginie, pussy, slut fucking bitches. I'll do it on the upkeep, I guess. Nah, we'll wait till combat. So he can't play another one pre-shits. Would that make a difference? I don't know. I'll tell you what does make a difference. The genes. The genes in the streets of the fucking pandemic. There's always been a pandemic, ladies and plops. It's called AIDS. And it exists in magic in a way that you wouldn't believe. Unless you watched Dr. Cheeks. And then you would know. You would have already taken precautions not to get AIDS by deleting your computer. Were you that smart? Have you deleted your hard drive? Do you know the difference between a C drive and a D drive? Lance, which is the C drive? Which is the D drive? Do you automatically know which is the SSD and which is the regular, I don't know, hard drive, I guess it's called? Because I don't know, Lance, because I'm already starting, you know, like the Hulk starts like a regular man. He starts like a regular man, and then his AIDS gets worse and worse. That's what happens to me when I start playing Magic the Gathering. I'm a regular man. And then, as time progresses, Lance, more and more of those AIDS do the bubblage. So I think attack with everybody is how you start this turn. Now, the question is, do I die to this thing? I think the answer might be yes. So let's just sour off it. So next turn, if I take the shits off, I exile all of his lands! That's a good play, isn't it, boys? But I don't think we're going to get that far to see it. Before Mr. Well, I've got a 40-cent deck, but I've got a fucking 40-pound land. I think he's going to catch a big bag of AIDS. Even if he's got Embercleave, it's not going to resolve because we got Fatal AIDS. Main phase. Oh, he's changing his mind. We got big thoughts. Big thoughts, lads. Big thoughts, lads. If you don't attack, then you are definitely going to die. Okay, he's got a little bit of the AIDS. Okay. Okay, we go to incoming Ember AIDS. Even though he doesn't have enough mana for that. Okay, looks bad. I didn't really need to do that, did I? Because this thing is going to exile his board. But this can't block, so I don't think that's a good play. I think we could just slap him. Slap him. Des! With $7 American to help Cheeks pay his taxes, lads. I'm paying the Magic's tax. That's the tax that none of us could envision, right? None of us knew that I had to pay money to play Magic's. So I'm begging you. I'm imploring you. I need that money to pay my bills. The electric bill, the internet bill, my fucking goatee fat fucking chody beard bill. Ladies and shits, I cannot get enough of DSP videos. Not ones that he makes himself, naturally. He's fucking parasitic slug of a man. But the videos other people make are truly God's work. They're just... To think a man can exist like that in 2019, in the midst of a pandemic, to just be saying, like, as if nobody could possibly have a problem outside of him, with his $120,000 a year salary for playing fucking games in his pants, in his fucking den of shit that must smell like a barnyard. He needs more than the 120 G's that he gets. And he gets it. It's insane, dude. And it might be sort of fathomable if he wasn't such an absolute irredeemable cunt. But he is, dude. I wish we could just talk about DSP. Not to shit on him. I don't want anyone to go in his chat and say, Cheek says you're a fucking cunt, so I think you're a cunt too now. He is a cunt, but he's more fascinating than he is anything else. Just pure hypocritical beggarage. Bruce Buffer beggarage. So how quickly does this get out of control? Probably too quickly, right? And the fact that he gets away with it from his own audience is amazing to me. Anybody who asks, like, anyone who says, hey, DSP, you got a 3,000 donation last week. What happened to that? Banned. Banned. Banned quicker than Merchant will flash that bitch in against, what do you call it? Against the Teferi. Banned. Anyone talking about money is banned. Except DSP, who will talk about money every second of the day. Amazing. His chat has 900 subs. 850 of those subs are gifted subs. So that means he's got 50 lands who bankroll him. What an absolute legend. He's got 50 Dezes in his chat. Except, I'm great. And Dez is the one who recognizes Cheeks' greatness. So this is a bit tricky, wouldn't you say, Lance? If I had saved that sweeper, I'd have been in a much better position. But I was a little bit fast off the pubes, wasn't I? Because I thought, honestly, this is what I thought, ladies and flops. I thought he was going to scoot swarm and dead. I thought he was going to scoot swarm. I don't have enough green. Lance, I thought we were going to cavalier. This is going to fall apart. Mono green, by the way. Mono green, by the way, dude. So, obviously, I can take the high ground again. If I had held on to this, obviously I would have swept his board here. But I thought he was playing mutate. And if you mutate the 3-4 onto this, then I'm never coming back. So my only hope there, in my mind, was to get rid of the Scoot Swarm and then do the 8s. But it's not going to pan out that way, Lance. It's not going to pan out that way. Is it, lads? Dan Ziggity's FZ says, hey, Cheeks, it's been a while. I'm glad to see you're still doing what you do. I can't give this AIDS up, lad. I cannot give Magic the Gathering up. Despite it just being terrible. Terrible, dude. That's fucking terrible. Alright, that's an interesting attack. I mean, there's no way I'm not getting rid of this. That was weird. Maybe he's got massive Pompidos or some shit. I don't know, Lance. I don't know. Alright, Thassa's pretty sexy. I think you have to Mirror March, though. So, beep, 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 beep. What are you doing? There we go, Lance. So what am I blocking? I think I have to block this if he activates it. Or maybe I don't block anything and hope that I just don't die and then play Thassa. I don't know why he let his other Scoot Swarm die. That just seemed like such a weird play. This all seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Vectrum says, why people give money to DSP? Are they silly or something? That's part of the fascination, lads. He's such a nasty man, belligerent to his own chat all the time. He refuses to play anyone, or play with anyone, I should say, because he's so paranoid that he's going to get trolled. Everything that could happen to anyone happens to him. He got caught wanking on stream. It's just been, he used to say the N-words, and he never got banned for it. Alright, that's 9 damage. I have a bonus Thragtusk. I'm gonna kill this fucking thing. Alright, can't play that. We're gonna have to hold our dicks. right? I feel like this is a Snake Eyes. Yeah, I can tell. There are days when you know you are getting one flip, and if ever there was a one flippage, it was that turn. Now we just have to hope that we don't die. Oh, Dad! But I want to win, Dad! Haven't you ever played Magic? Sometimes this game just gives me such AIDS. Like, such boring AIDS. Fucking mono green, dump your bollocks and get fucked. You might as well attack with everybody, you stupid pussy. Oh, Jinx is getting very salty again, Lance. Alright. I haven't got any plays, so it's gotta be this. Alright, what do you think? I think I'm getting one again. I think I'm getting one. Yep, you can just tell. I don't know why this game feels so fake all the time. You can just tell when you're gonna get 16 Llanowar elves and when you're gonna get one Thragtusk. So much of this game I don't believe anymore. So much of this game I don't believe in terms of randomness.
You're in the wrong neck of the woods, pal.
I know, I'm in mono green, dump your hand, get AIDS, try your hardest. And I thought we were in Mirror March, Blinky McBlinks, Bollocky Pubesville. But we're not. We're not, Garrick. We're in Pussy AIDS Town. Pussy Virgin Bollock Sauce. Okay, this guy is a pussy if he doesn't attack with everybody. Fucking little bitch. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. I can't give this up, right? Otherwise I'll just die. I don't know if I'm already dead. No, not yet. So, one more chance for quadruple the AIDS. I need life. Right? It's 10 of these is nothing. So, hold your balls. I think we're going to get 5. I think we're going to get 5 now. Nope. Oh, this is so fake, man. It's so fucking fake. It's like it knows it's a good card, so you can only have one. This game is such fake fucking bullshit. It really is. That was, like, I don't know. You flip a coin 4 times. What's the chance you're going to get nothing? 25%? Less than that? 20%? Well, technically, it's one of those two. But you just know this is Magic when nothing is random, despite the game to being, it's a card game. It's supposed to be a random card game, and it isn't. And this isn't me with sour balls, because that was a free play game against a fucking mono green aggro fucking virgin. And you just know, like, you know the game is fucking AIDS. It's fake. You saw it. You literally saw me call every one of those. Well, you did say you were going to get 4 Thragtusks. I know, but it didn't work out. So it was like half that deck didn't exist for some incredible reason. We didn't see any of these. We did see one of these, but I spunked it too soon. If I had held on to it, it would have done a fine job. But alas, this is Magic. This is Magic, lads. Lads. If I was DSP, I would have said it was lag. Well, you're starting to sound like DSP, Cheeks. You got a fucking conspiracy for everything. I have a conspiracy for everything Magic related. DSP has a conspiracy for literally everything. This is almost the same hand of the last game. But that's not suspicious at all, lads. Not at all. So, am I gonna get scared to use this on one lad? Or am I gonna get 8? I think I might be less scared if it's mono white. Okay, fun. Just monos. Just mono lads. Mono white lifelink cats. For the fucking AIDS. For the AIDSiest AIDS time, boys. Alright. I don't want to start a draft when I'm in a bad mood, because I like drafts. But Magic is such a fucking shit game. Okay, virgins confirmed. Is he going to have another one drop? One drop to escape the AIDS? Oh, Lance, better watch his balls. This game is just so terrible. It's so fucking shit. Alright, I can't play any more free play because it's just such a soul destroyer. And not a soul destroyer in a way that I'm like, oh my god, that was awful. It's just like, why? Why am I so drawn to this game and the people who play it when they are fucking embarrassments? Play mode should be such a joy, and it's such a load of shit. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Lance? Des says, this game has the least imaginative people. Well, when you consider what's-her-face. So I want to play Mirror March, but I'm not going to. Because this thing has to start doing some damage. Otherwise his life total is going to get out of control. This is also a worrying trend that mono white has got a lot better when the game is exactly the same. Spunk your hand, hope you get 50 life, but this time, Lance, these guys give you such a massive boost. Nice, that's some good plays. Good plays by the lad. But I was thought to be able to skip it here, jibs. That's not fair, Dad. Why can't I kill indestructible creatures with my indestructible AIDS? I've just got AIDS now, it's not fair, Dad. But Dad. Oh, Dad. That is a lot of dads. I could say dad a lot, Lance. So, at least Panharmonicon, you know, is going to work. Mirror March, you get one flip, everyone gets fucking shit in their eye. Well, I fucking wish I'd saved this now, Dad. But Dad, I fucking got AIDS in my balls. Has he got a one-mana Pompidos? Well, he was just too good, lads. He was just too good for your man cheeks. Okay, fair enough. I'll be honest, there was no way I was playing around righteousness. There was no way. But now that's that. I don't think I'm going to get out of this, lads. We got one turn to draw something insane. That's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Lads, insane. Just when you thought everybody had AIDS in their pants. You were the one with AIDS the whole time, boys. Alright. None of these cards are lining up with my bollocks. So, probably this instead of the Visionary. That's too small. Alright, let's think. Is he gonna get 27 life at the end of this turn? It is possible. Okay. 19 dents. 19, 20, 21, 22. So Anger of the Gods kills all of my lads, but it also kills these three. I probably have to do it. But yeah, Righteousness, ladies and plops. Never in a billion ages would I have thought to play around that. Well, Chinks, you were just being super aggressive for no reason. You should always pretend every game of free play is the Pro Tour, because that's what the professor says. And he treats his toilet like it's the Pro Tour, because he's always getting AIDS from it. That is true, boys. That is true. So, what do I do about this? 3, 4, 5 means it will keep me alive. If I play this, I just have nothing else. But there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Jabs, jabs. Why do you play sweeps when you've got loads of weenies too, Lance? I mean, Chinks. Because, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Alright. Because, Lance, the chances of you being killed by weenies is about 99 times more likely than you being killed by someone not dumping their hand and getting AIDS. Plus, I don't play white. Otherwise, I would destroy... otherwise, I'd Wrath of God. But I can't do that, Lance. Alright, what's he got? What you got, son? You fucking bitch. What have you got? Lyndon the Virgin. Well, he can still move the thing, so we'll wait a second. We'll have to wait to combat, otherwise he can move the sword. So I'm still going to die pretty fast. Yeah, there's really nothing I can draw. Unless I can draw a creature. A creature would do nicely. That's not the end of the world. I mean, it is the end of the world. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can tap 2. I can't play nothing else, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Alright, we just gotta hold it. We just gotta hold our dicks. Hold our dicks. And even then, Lyndon's ability still triggers off that one creature that attacks. Cheeks. If you don't play Blow Up All the Peeps in free play, then you are always gonna come down with the AIDS. I need to really stop touching this. The amount of games I have got human AIDS with by touching this button is starting to become comical. So pass to attackers. I don't even know what phase we're actually in. It must be now, right? Fine. So tapping down Lance is not going to help me. Fuck this game, man. Fuck it. So I'm hard in the arse. Just the wanks. Like, just be rewarded for being a fucking virgin every day. Every day. Well, I had a great time. I fucking spunked my hand and I made one play. I made one play, Dad, but it made a big difference. It did. To be fair, that was a good play. But the fact that once again I'm playing mono white lifelink cats and I don't have white in my deck for Wrath of Shits just gives me such fucking blue bollocks. This game is awful because of the people who play it. You cannot play this gibberish in best of 3 because people just bring an artifact removal, enchantment removal, and you're gonna die. Fine. Best of 1 free play should not be mono decks wall to wall. I just don't understand how. I'm also aware, Lance, that this game is not free. But I'm also aware that I haven't seen someone just dump some shit in a deck and play it for fucking years. It's like, well, this game's expensive, so I better play Mono Wildlife and Cats, Dad. Every time, it's just too much. All right, we got a lot of decks that can be deleted because I don't want to play any of this shit. One of these, I don't. A palette cleanser, and then we'll draft. Otherwise, it's gonna get too late. But am I wrong, ladies and plops? Am I wrong? This game is so fucking bollocks. Magic's a good game, obviously. Otherwise, I would have never touched it. But it's also so full of fucking human aids. That's too much tap dog shit. That's 8. That is a bag of 8. But what are you gonna do? I've got AIDS, Dad! Hey, Dad! I've got AIDS! Somebody plopped an AIDS in my arse and I liked it. So if I draw a land, we could play this, and then we could do Paradise Druid Mutate, which I say everyone who does that against me is a Vagines. Or I could do it and then say everyone who does it is just a rude boy. Right, lads? Right? Because when you do something that everyone else complains about, that makes you a rude boy. Just like our lad DSP, who bitches about knives and camping, and then will spend the next 4 hours of his stream trying to knife people while camping in his mum's muff. For the memes, right, lads? For the memes, cheeks! Always for the memes! We fucking love memes, cheeks! So, do I attack? Yeah, what do you think? I don't care anymore. Oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. I think this is removals. The way he's wanking his dick, I'm not actually attacking. Oh, you fucking pussy cheeks! Of all the fucking bullshit you ever say, you're not gonna... Alright. This is certainly my last game of play. And we're gonna relax. If this was Twitch, we'd spend 5 minutes checking out Lizbos Eden's ass crack. But this is the Tubes, and I gotta protect my Tubes account. That's why I only talk slanderous bollocks about tranny bunglers every day. Lance. Only every day. Alright. Quadruple Spunkerage. Right, boys? What do I want? Green, black, dunno. What about you? Eat my ass. So this deck is getting deleted. I don't like it. I don't want to play it. But Robotix. Right, boys. Yeah, it's a shame we can't look at Lizbos' ass, but like I said, you should follow me on Twitch, and we got a lot more interesting shit going on over there. In theory. In reality, you got a lot of emotes. We could do the Murchie emotes, which I like, because anytime you forget that you can... I'd like to flash that bitch in, please. Excuse me. Can I flash that bitch in? We could do the Murchies. But on Twitch, you can use ASCII stuff for the double memes. Right, Lance? So this game has spiraled into 8. And I wanna just get out of it. So you should double block the Warden, right? Maybe he's got removalage. But this deck is bollocks. This game is balls. But we'll get there soon, Lance. We'll get there. To the end of this game, I'm saying. Yeah. There's no exclamation marks Lizbo on the tubes because I have to protect it, Lance. That's why I don't swear or talk about Bloody's massive thick dick whenever we're on the tubes, boys, or call anyone virgins. I keep it nice and PGs up in this biatch. But Twitter, that's different. Copyright infringements, listening to music, looking at tits. Literally exposed Yana Amari's vagina I've looked at on that website. And I never even got in trouble, Lance. Well, that's because nobody could tell Yana Amari's vag was a vag. We all thought it was fucking memes. So this thing's got lifelink next turn. My deck has completely bollocked out. At least we can delete this deck and finish this game on the next turn. When I draw a land. Right, boys. Would you like to progress the turn, son? Alright, so he can attack now and it's got lifelink already. Seems like a good play. I don't know why it took 45 minutes to figure out, though. But for the memes, right? For the memes. Alright, Starrick's not bad. Starrick's not bad, Lance. Salvet says, I'll donate $10 if you draw a land. Lads, that land cost me 10 beans. That land cost me 20 chicken nuggets. What a game. What a game. Plus, on we've got more overlays on Twitter. I mean, Twitch. I've actually got the DSP tips goal, which I think is hilarious. You know what? If we were on Twitch, I would just fucking watch DSP video. I don't give a fuck about copyright. I don't give a fuck about getting AIDS. He's the best. I can't do that. It's amazing that someone like that exists. It's amazing. Amazing, boys. Amazing. Hey, that's what I need. Right, lads? Alright, this game is about as enjoyable as getting AIDS, so I've had enough. Super slow fucking Chris Moreno's intro pack, but I'm going to guess that he didn't buy that land because it's an intro pack. So, I'm not going to lie, my palate, my anus has not been wiped. I feel like I have taken a shit and then just gone straight back to my desk. Which is not the way you should start a draft, because I like drafts. And I don't want to start associating this with AIDS either. So let's relax. Let's relax, Lance. Alright, I'm okay. Lance, everyone calm down. Drafts are usually good. Going 0-3 is fine, as long as you sort of had a good time. Right, boys. I don't know, ask DSP. Oh, man. He's amazing. He's amazing. You gotta watch that guy's face. Literally, $1 comes in, Christmas Eve. But Uncle Joe didn't turn up. Something amazing happens in game, he'll just stare at the chat, like, who's gonna give me money for that? If the money doesn't come in, it was like all fucking worthless. Flash, first strike, protection from AIDS. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to one target attacking or blocking creature until it leaves the field. I don't like white in this set at all. And I don't like double white even less. I don't want to take this. Right? I don't think that I do. I'm going to take Frenzied Raider. We're playing Magics like we're real Lance. Search a library for a Snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a Saga card. Reveal it, put it into your hand. That's not bad. That would have been a nice one too, but whatevers. Boreal is good. I like Augury Raven, even though Sam Black says it's 8. And Sam Black is quite good, Lance. He's not as good as Pussy Boy Gaming, obviously, because Pussy Boy Gaming smashes old Sam Black's in the views, so he must know what he's talking about. But I like him. He's also nowhere near the views on Mr. Harlow and Welcome, but that's, you know, not everyone could be that good either. Blue-green, whenever you cast a creature spell, I don't know, I like Augury Raven, man. Frostbite, also good. Want to take Frostbite and just stay in it, Lance? Snow-covered island, pretty nice. I'm going to take the Frostbite. Okay, red is starting to make me feel like I might have made him an air, but blue looks like we bubs. Bound in glory holes. Not bad, but I've passed 2 white rares. Hey, Chinks, you're talking a lot of magic. Does that mean you understand what you're talking about, Chinks? It doesn't. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeti, Hawk. I think I like those. Tormentor's Helm. Equipped creature +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage. That's not the end of the world. Squoosh. I do like squooshing, lads. I'm going to hold on to the squoosh. I think I'm definitely going to play red. But blue looks open to me. If we're talking serious magics. 2 damage to each creature. You know I like that, lads, but I also like not getting 8s. I like the wings. I like snow permanents. Bind the monster is good, I think. This might come back around if nobody's playing these colours. If it doesn't, maybe somebody is. Green looks closed. Just the opposite of Gabby Sparks' legs. Hehehe! Cheeks made a joke about Gabby Sparks being a slag. I fucking love it! Run ashore. 6 mana is a lot. Another Binary Aids is probably good. Rune of Mortality. When mortality enters the field, draw a card. Death Touch is not what I'm looking for. Valkyrie Sword. That's good. That's whoever's playing white now, lads. They're in the shits. Whoever's playing white, I think I've given them quite a lot of shit to go on. Alright, so I've got 0 creatures. Target creature gains haste. We'll probably take this. Depart the realm is fine. Some lads, vicious return. Sacrifice a creature if you do 3 damage to any target. It's pretty good. Each player discards a card. Not bad. Return target creature card from your grave to the field with a 1/1. That is fucking superbs. That is fucking superbs, lads. I think that might be worth a splash. I think it might be worth a splash. We'll see. With a crown, I think is good, but no one else does. Frosty boy. Alright, not many lands. Not many lands for your boy Cheeks at the moment. That's good. So, helmet or the wings? I think you almost always play wings. But the Frosty Land's probably not going to come back. Right! Right, lads! Frosty lads! So this guy fools me every game. Because I am never attacking enough or aggro enough that this is as good as it is in my deck. I've never seen this played. A 3/2 for 3 is probably fine anyway. Alright. Yeti and a Hawk. They're both good. But they're both good. Alright, fuck it. Nah. We never see these. So I need snow permanents. I need snow permanents and draw spells. Alright, no one is red. That's good. You see how much better at drafts I'm getting, lads? I can spot what's going on. You can't, Jake, you fucking mug! I know that it's true that I can't. I feel like red is open though. But whether or not I identified that correctly is anyone's guess. It's called being 8, ladies and shits. Actually called being specious. It looks like it's true, so it must be true, right? Well, actually, those things aren't always lining up. That's why YouTubers have to go 5-hand 1. Otherwise, you won't believe that they're fucking good at magiques. If they go, hey, boys, everyone remembers this lad. Everyone remembers this lad. Fucking won me a whole draft just by flinging him in the grave. I think I will take that, thanks. Lance. So what would I take? Another frostbite, I guess. Behold the multiverse is very good as well. Getting stuck. This is never coming back. But I need this. Right? I'm not gonna just rare draft. I think that. Oh, Lance. That is too good to pass. It's too good. I didn't even notice. Avalanche Caller is premium bollocks. Now I gotta take every snowland I see. Every snowland has to be taken, even if it's black. And then we can force this. Right, boys. Each player discards a card. If Quakebringer only triggers if you control a giant. So we need giants, we need draw spells, and we need 8. Right. Right, lads. Right, lads. Someone else's cheeks. Take at least 10 seconds to double check the pack and your pick. But I don't want it. Just like I don't want to take 10 seconds when I'm at the whorehouse when I see the girl with the biggest tits. Because even if at the end of the night I realise she's got AIDS, she's got the biggest tits. I'm taking the land. There's no way I'm doing anything else. This is pretty good. But it's not my colours. Provoke the Trolls, pretty good. But I need Snowlands. Snowlands. Raven form is good, and I'm not green. Alright, I convinced myself. Lance. So, trolls. 4 mana trolls. That's what I need. And then we'll see. Why has this guy got so many packs? Is he dead? What does this even mean? Anyone recognize any of these names? Anybody famous? Apart from this guy, obviously. He's fucking amazing. Well, I don't know what's going on. I think this guy must be dead, right? He's 5 packs or some shit, I guess. Saw it coming is good. We don't need any more of these. That's not a dwarf or a muff. That's not good enough. I suppose this is for me. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I would like that. Because we need the lands. So I will play this. Seize the spoils. Snow Swamp. Alright, so Swamp with this. Potentially troublesome. I might not play that anyway. I'm definitely playing a Snow Land. This is good though. And this is alright. Just as a body. So if this is a troll, I'll take it. It's a zombie. No. That's also not bad. Oh, but I'm not black. I forgot about that. Lance. Oh, man. Who didn't want that? I'll have it. Priest of the Haunted Edge is superbs. I didn't realize how good this was. Until my friend drafted 4 and still lost all of his games. But you can't be as good as the Cheeks all the time, Lance. Shapeshifter. When this enters the field, if you control 3 or more creatures that share a creature type, that's good. But there's no way I'm not taking a caller. Alright. Nope. Reckless Crew. Create X, where X is the number of vehicles you control, which is none. Plus the number of equipments, also none. For each of those, you may attach an equipment up your balls. Create X Red Dwarf Berserkers, where X is the number of vehicles you control. That's just going to be none, right? It's, yeah, no wonder it's not taken. Raven Form, Pilfering Hawk. I like both of these. 11 creatures. I like a Raven Form, though. I like a Raven Form. Oh, I'm not black. I remember. Have I got a wings yet? Well, fuck it. We'll figure it out later. Well, none of these cards are for me. Both of these are quite good, though. I'll take that. I don't have wings. I'll take this now. You never know. So it looks like white was open, even though I passed 2 white rares in the first 2. Disdainful Stroke. It's more of a sideboard card, right? You're not going to play it. Okay, let's hold your balls that we get some sexy lads. Because this draft might actually not go as well as it started. Okay. Ice Tunnel. I think this is for me. Yeah. There's just nothing else here giving me the horn. All the red spells are kind of bollocks. That's a troll, not a giant. This might come back because nobody wanted it first time round. Fine. Mountain is fine. I think these will all come back. Elixir is not what I care about. I actually think Elixir is what I care about. I think it's very good. Alright, fine. Giant's Amulet. I will take that. Augury Raven. Rune of Speed I took last time and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, did it? Gave me AIDS. It gave me AIDS, did. Alright, we'll take this lad. You may have this. I'm not green. I forget what I'm doing sometimes. So Haji Mob, no. Bind, we've got 2. Raven Forms, all right. But nobody's been taking those. I think this is it. So Glimpse the Cosmos would be very good. Anything else, 8, says me. Every snowland, any colour gets taken from now on, though. Every snowland. If I balls up by taking this instead of my mountain, that's my fault. 1, 2, 3. That's not many. That's not enough, by the way. I'm just going to have to hope. Oh, damn it. Another Giant's Amulet or an Augury Raven. Equipped creature gets +0 and 1 and hexproof as long as it's untapped. I like the Raven a lot. This is balls. But this makes big giants. Ah, fuck the Raven. Alright, has to be taken. I would have taken this if it wasn't about lands. Harold. Provoke the trolls or another bind? I think I might die trying to do that. I'm going to take a bind. Hatchbacks. So we didn't get enough. I don't think we got enough lands. I don't think we got enough lands. White looks the color. One damage. Whenever it gets blocked, it does 1 damage to defending player. Shackles of Treachery. Alright, there's probably a playable deck. People fucking hate this. I think it's fucking amazing. One of us is wrong. Alright, we didn't get any... yeah, we didn't get as much as I would have wanted, Lance. But it's fine. Right? I suppose I got a draft card with my balls, which is pretty good. So, don't want that. I think we're keeping all of these. We'll keep one dog and those. I don't know about the helm, not this. Double Avalanche Caller. Lance. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all the wrong colors. You have to try. We're playing at least one. Stroke, no. Hawk, okay. Cavalry, fine. This guy, yes. Even though nobody's boasting. 2 mana, 2/2. This is okay. I'll play 1 depending on how 8. We'll keep 2 Raven forms. Saw it coming, it's fine. This guy's fine. That's balls. That's balls. That is gonna have to be balls too. Keep this. That's fine. That's fine. Haji did, maybe did. Squashy boy did. No Dread Riders. Don't need that. Not playing 17 lands. I didn't get any draw spells either. That's what's gonna kill me for reals. 2 damage to each creature. I think that might save me at some point. Three bind the monsters. Only 4. I think you might play a lot of this kind of thing. Raven form exiles. So we'll keep 2 binds and 2 Raven forms. Thought Thief for a bloke. Avalanche Caller. I'll play this on turn 2. I won't have to protect it so much, because we got a backups. Okay. The curve doesn't look like what a curve's supposed to look like, but it's okay. Quakey boy. Quakey boy. There's not a big giant man. He is always bollocks. Yeah, not well, I suppose I can draw cards with the elixir. So run ashore also I think I don't want. Alright, that's 40 cards for a 40 card deck. Lance. Let's hope for the best. So what did you think, ladies and shits? What did you think was open? Would you say white was by the end? I'd say red was the correct colour. I don't know about blue. I like Augury Raven, and I'm sort of sad I didn't take at least 1. Anyway, 2 Snowlands. We've got a pup, and this thing, I think this is going to be fine. All I need is a blue land, and we should be fine. Right, Lance. That could be crewed up pretty quickly, Lance. So this is going to be crewed now, but that's okay. Whenever you cast your second spell, put a 1/1 counter on this and against flying. Interesting. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Can't attack into it because he'll just activate the long balls. The long knob. But that's a good start, right? Elixir, as long as it doesn't get splattered straight away. As long as it doesn't get splattered straight away, lads. That's a good draw too. Death Touch rune on Haji mob is fun. Red, white was open pack 1 when the uncommon dwarf tabled. Harried! Hagrid! Harry boy! So I think you play this and attack next turn. Right? The longer we both sit here, I do feel like I'm in the better position because of the elixir, but I know I don't have any sec bombs except the sex bomb that I have. So if I make this a creature, I tap 2 lads. Whoops. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Whizbanks. So I tried to press Z there, but it wasn't having any of it. So I just tapped a man and then gave myself 8s. That's how I like to play my magics, boys. That is how I like to play my magics. Oh, no! 8. 8, lads. 8. Search a library of creatures you control gain Death Touch, so we have to start doing the beats. Have to start doing the beats. Raven form, pretty good. Well, let's see how it all goes. I feel like I got to be more aggressive at some stage. So boast is 2, and it's 3 here, so it's fine. We can boast and play something else. It'll be fine, Lance. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then I can play this. So that's a fine trade for me. Why is this lighten up like I can use it? You can't foretell at instant speed, can you? Can you, dit? Can you do that, dudes? Shimmer Drift. No. Can you foretell at instant speed? That doesn't sound like something that is possible. During your turn, it is, Lance. You can foretell any time. You learn something every day, boys. Every day you get a dick in your balls. That is insane. Insane statistics. That's getting exiled. Right. We'll exile that, and we'll attack with everybody. Agreed? Boys, we're gonna smash him. This upcoming is smash him. We're gonna fucking smash him. Smash him, lads. Unless we draw the big dragon, which I don't own. I mean the big giant. The big giant might be a different play. Lads. That's what I like to say Lance about. So Raven form costs 3. Okay. Let's get 'em, lads. Right, everyone on board with the let's get 'ems? That's an easy blocks. I don't even need to pump that lad. That's an easy trade. We'll leave this as a 3. So he might have a couple of fight cards, but you never know, Lance. I'm still super sore that my Cosmos got blasted. Super sore about it, Lance. Ice Tunnel, pretty good. Let's get him, boys. I don't know what he's got, but I don't give a shit. He is giving up his lads very liberally. Now I think about it. Is it that he's not very good, or is he working towards getting blow up all the peeps? Uh-oh. If he's got blow up all the peeps, Lance, that's... I mean, that gets ravened easily. Easily ravened. Henningbergs. Let's get him the Henningbergs, boys. Alright, Pop can't attack this turn. Yeah, maybe I should have made it attack. Maybe I should have gone in with the Bergs. Infernal Slag. Alright, that looks like we should get him. Right, boings! So let's do the number wanks. Attack with everybody. If he double blocks here, that's 3, 4. That's just massive damage. I kind of don't want to attack with the Pilfering Hawk. In case, if he's not dead this turn. How much is he going to take? Block here and block here. Then he wouldn't die. He'll just take 3. I'm going to do this now. Nice one, dude. Exile the lad, do you think? That's what is in his hand? I suppose technically the way he blocked there, if I had attack with the Hawk, he would be dead. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true at all, Lance. It's not even close to being true. Alright, I don't think that game was that close, but I like to think I put a little spin on it to make it seem like it was giving us all the horny knobs. And I didn't even draw my mythic. But he was very liberal, as I said earlier, about blocking. But never mind, it worked out well for us. Nemi. Alright, that's a mulligans, I think. And we got the Imistramandus Cosmos. That's a lot of 2-drops. Alright, I'm going to keep this instead. Everyone on board? Everybody part of the gang? So that takes 2 blue. But that's probably okay. So, we'll start with this. I think one of these has to go. Possibly Squashy Boy. Squashy Boy is so far away from being usable. We might get 8. We might get 8. Mistmatch Islands. What a virgin. What a virgins. Why is he a Virgin's Lance? Why did he mix his lands as if to bamboozle me? Huh? Just premium Virginiums. Doesn't he make any sense to it? So if I draw a land, we'll play the Elixir. If I don't draw a land, we'll play this land and we'll try and smash through his balls. Okay. Alright. Not a lot of plays, really. So I don't have a snowland. This thing is such a fucking pain. I feel like if I do nothing, I'm going to get 8. Target creature gains haste. It's just too big. It's just too fucking big. We got more of those. So I need lands. Right, boys. Lands. Or I can just do this. Bing, bing, bing. Scry 2. 2 damage to me, and then a cheaper giant. Fair enough. So if I draw a land, Cosmos. If not, Berserker. I think it might be Berserker anyway. We'll see. What do you have for 2 blue? Bounce target creature? Must be something like that, right? AIDS Lance. AIDS! So not being able to draw. What was the one? Yeah, this. I turned this down at some stage. And I knew that was going to be risky. And I would like one. I would like one, Lance. So if he plays this, that's massive blockage. That's just massive blockage. Okay. If my Cosmos gets blacked, that's GG's XD Slants. I don't think I got the hand to be able to come back into this. This thing doesn't work. This doesn't do anything. That's not going to be good enough. We got no lands for this guy. Still, we're talking a lot about magics. What else is going on, boys? You seen a good picture of Lizbos' tits this week? How's Christine Sprankle's OnlyFans coming along? Has she got those big boobatrons yet? So he can't block if he attacks with the frost type, which I will... yeah, I'm taking 2. The Cosmos Elixir doesn't work. That's not a good draw. We got big problems, Lance. Yeah, Christine Sprank started an OnlyFans a while ago now. Like 4 months. The professor, obviously, just didn't know what to do about it. I have to double block. I have to block. We have to Cosmos Elixir our anuses. Has to be done, boys. Otherwise, I'm gonna get AIDS. I'll double block the Craven Hulk, but if he's got something, which he has, I doubled up my mountains too because I got a fucking virgin dick in my ass. Aren't I a cutie dude? So, do that. They're just gonna die, but I need to keep this. It's fine. Right? If everyone dies, at least I get to draw a spell, hopefully. That's GG's easies. GG's easies! I was so good, Dad, that I outdid my opponent by 15 lands, and I even managed to put different coloured lands in because my cock is so small. But GG's on my small cock, Dad. GG's on my small cock, Dad. Like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I'm just dead. I'm dead all day. All day Red Deads. Fucking pussy juice. 3, 6, 7, 8. He's got literally double the land. I can't even fucking pay the fucking cost. I'm just dead, man. What a game of 8s. Alright, fucking wasting time. Fucking time wasting pussy. Sometimes that happens, ladies and shits, but it never feels good to just get so fucking 8s from mana. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes, discard a card. Yeah, I took 2 lands. Maybe that was... Nah, it wasn't Greedy's. The day that I'm not happy dying to screw over a flood is when I truly start going DSP and just changing the narrative every week. 2 lands, can't have that. 2 lands, can't have that, right? I have to mulligan again, and I'm just gonna die now. I'm actually keeping it. If I'm just gonna get AIDS. All right. Red would be quite good. So everyone's just blue-red today. I'm fucking plopping it. Fuck it. I got 2. I got 2. Isn't that right, boys? I suppose I could have... Nah, that's not good enough. We need that to be a giant. Fearless Pop. So it looks like we got the same game. We got the same game. Interesting 8. So if it was to... The reason why I did that was because if it was to be boasted, even my land would die. Well, yeah, fine. I mean, sometimes layers you just get 8. This is so fucking fake. Now I just don't want to play anymore. It's fucking jizz on my balls. So, is he gonna, I can't have my land be killed. I can't have my land be killed. That doesn't matter, right? I don't need to tap my avalanche man down. So hold your dicks. If he attacks with the pop, he's fucked himself. Fucking mug. Fucking mag. He's fucking magged himself off there, lads. Fucking magged it. Where is my mythic, by the way? Dudes. Where is my mythic? We thought we were gonna go 5-hand 1. Because of that slag. Alright. I don't need a pop. Poppy boys! Get out of here. So, if you remember, I started off with 2 lands. And all I've done is seem to draw 15 lands. What am I going to do about that, lands? Avalanche Caller is too good in the world of Magic's drafts. Too good duds. So if it's a land on top, he can keep it. If it's not, he can't keep it. Whenever it attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you put it onto the field. Alright, you can have it. You can have it, Lance. So, boys. Christine Sprags. Has she started getting her tits out yet? Or is it just suggestive? Oh, look at my cleavage! Like any other YouTube slag who exists on the world. I'm blocking. Seems odd. These are some fucking shit draws. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! That's a full 10 lands! You don't even have 10 lands, cheeks! Shut up, you fucking mags. Don't you know it's all about talking horse shit? That is so many lands. That is so many lands. Arnie boy! That's a big land. But it will get killed. So it's fine. I'm not giving up any Avalanche Caller lands. We'll give up the Giant, I suppose. I'll block here if that attacks. If this attacks by itself, I think here and here. I have to outdraw him. With the elixir, eventually. That's bullshit. So what do you do about the Undersea Invader? Nothing? Lads, of all the fucking cards that you would have thought were full aids, I gotta draw 2 at the end of this turn. One of them has to not be a land. Can I have my mythic giant, please? Thanks very much. That was quite lucky, wasn't it, boys? Richard C., I use my Amazon Prime sub on your cheeky boy. Totally worth the free sub. I appreciate it, lad. So how much does this do? 1, 2. 2 is good enough. So this does damage to a random land. Do I take 7? No is the answer. Right. I need to draw, I think. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6. 5, 6. Hold your penis. I'm not gonna frostbite this. Don't kill my Quakey boy! Not my Quakey boy! That wasn't my Quakey boy. Alright, now we just play the waiting game. Now we just play the AIDS game. He's actually got quite a few big lands. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent, it deals damage doubles. Okay, well you might as well just fling everyone at me now. That is an absolute arse breaker. He's so... Okay, I was going to say. Alright, double the damage. What do you do about that? What do you do about that, lads? So this thing works as well in the grave as it does outside the grave. I think I give up a land and kill this thing. Oh, it's too late for blocks. We move to damage. So a giant has to live. Shall I leave my quakes on the field? Might as well, right? Do it this way. Alright, fuck it. If a giant source... Okay, I can't read, lads. I've got big reedy problems. I am a slag. Big reedy boy problems. Big reedy boy problems, lads. Lads, I got big eyeball problems. Big eyeballs. Big eye. Richard C., I appreciate the Twitch sub, especially in what's the word? Twitch Prime mode. The most value I can offer you, boys, is Twitchy Primes. All right, 1, 3 is nothing. Trade a land for the Arnie Brokeback Mountain, and then it fit. How many snows? 1, 2, 3. I got 3 snows. Alright, here's the plan. We'll block here. If he does anything, we'll just frostbite it. Agreed? That's not bad. Not bad. So this does double damage. If a giant source will deal damage, it deals double that damage. So I'll go down all the way to 10 if I bind that thing. Right? I'll go down to 10. Is that what I'm looking to do, boys? That is a giant as well. I'm doing attacks. Fuck this. We're gonna fucking win. We're gonna fucking smash that bollocks. Why can't I bind the monster now? As it's fucking moved into attack steps. Well, live by your balls, die by the 8s. Right, lads? Right, lads? So 10, 16. Quakey Boys does too, right? At the beginning of your upkeep, Quakey Boys does too. Let's think, boys. Are you thinking? You thinking? If I bind either of these, they do double damage to me. But if they attack me, they do double damage anyway. So I'll go down to 10. 3, that'll be 6 damage. 6, 7. I'll go down to 3. We're gonna have to fucking hold your dicks. If he can do 3 damage... Oh, I forgot about gaining... I think I procrastinated a lot about that turn, but it worked out in the end. And that's all that matters, right? If it works out in the end, then it was all worth it. Like LSV leaving his daughter for some nice perky Latina tits. If you ask me, that worked out. Nobody needs a daughter. Where are you going to find some cheap, saggy tits, though? Nowhere. Cheap, saggy bimbo tits are like 1 in a trillion. Daughters, your only child. Fuck it, everyone's got 20 million of those. Alright, Lance. 1 more game and then bedtime, I think. 1 more game and then bedtimes. This is so different to usual Magics, isn't it? Or usual Magics that you see me play. Because it's like actual Magic. Instead of just searching frantically for a turn 3, blow up all the peeps, and then winning easily. I think this is good enough. Pilfering Hawk, Squash has gone straight into the grave every single game. Every single game, this card has gone straight into the grave. And it's going to go straight in the grave again, boys. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, Lance. Maybe not, Lance. Cheeky boy, you going to be watching Usman v Burns? I absolutely am going to be watching Usman v Burns. It's free on the UK, which is the best price of most things. Right, boy. So there's nothing stopping me. I think that's a much more interesting fight than it seems. I would have Usman down as like a big favourite, only because of how good he's looked. But you know what they say, Lance? All it takes is a punch in the balls, and your balls fall off. So, do I just squash this thing? It's just a 3-2. I have been beaten by wasting removal. These are all removal, cheeks. Relax. Squash that bitch. Flatten that bitch. Fucking bitch. You can't be mono white in a draft, surely, boys. How the lads? You're not squashing that slag, cheeky boy. That is true. And we are gonna give him the 8s. Oh, babu, 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 babu. I don't have any. It's fine. Almost gave myself a bit of the 8s. Okay, we just have to not die. And then... Oh, that's good. All of these things are giving me a little bit of the horn, lads. A little bit of the horn, a lot of the ways. I don't want a double block on the hook. I'll take a double block on that dog shit, yeah. So we'll counter the next spell that looks like a problem. Which will be this one. That's not a problem, right? No. Avalanche boys! Avalanche boy is too much of an avalanche boy. Avalanche boy! Let's avalanche boy! What are you gonna do, lads? Avalanche boy! Nobody ever has a good time playing Magix. It's like saying, how was your time on the Burns ward? It was great! There was I don't know, a big tit nurse came along. What else? Fucking Wheel of Fortune was on the TV, but I accidentally realized that I'm covered in burns, so fuck that shit. 4 games is enough, right, boys? Marshmallow, I enjoy a good draft. I enjoy a draft more than I enjoy Magic the Gathering. Unfortunately, I am not one of your big-time streamy, slutty, voxy, let me act like a fucking 4-year-old, jump on my chair, flash my tits. She doesn't actually flash her tits, unfortunately, Lance. So, this is still quite an expensive pursuit of mine. Desmos, if it wasn't for him, we'd never see a draft, because Des keeps this channel going, boys. But I've had enough for tonight. Alright, I'll remember to delete that load of old shit. What can we play before the end? I'll do one other thing. Shit Dragons. I think we already got Shit Dragons. Pro Gabby's Muff. I am pro Gabby's Muff still. But where was that deck that was terrible? Dunno. Disappeared. Disappeared. It's so shit I can't even see it. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know where it is, but it's getting deleted. Wherever the fuck it went. Was it second in line the whole time, Lance? Was it there the whole time? What did I see? I'm in the mood to try and blow up some lands. This is also fine. This is probably exactly it. So there's another good blow up lands card in Zendikar, a Saga. Right, boys. I might not own it. That does look like the case. Well, there's quite a few, actually. One of these, right? Destroy target land. Put a target land card from a graveyard onto the field under your control. Choose target opponent. If they control fewer lands, I'm going to try this. Star of Extinction, Casualties, Boomalax. Circuitous Root is a bit 8. Cleansing Wildfire is not what I want. I can tell anybody that right now. I'll play one Explore. Ugh, fucking plane in my balls. Alright. Did you see that curve? Did you see that curve there, Lance? Did you see that curve? That is Magic the Gathering. That's what I think of when I think of Magic the Gathering in free play. Boys. So Plaza comes to play tapped. Nothing is green. But that hand is so sexy otherwise. I'm gonna just hold my dick that we can find a green land in a couple of turns. So what else? Lads, I want this to be an interactive stream. If you have any questions about anything in the world that involves primarily massive tits, then I'm all about it. What else has gone on in the news of magic, if that interests you? Lads, we're gonna get AIDS, lads! We're gonna get AIDS. What's gone on in the world of magics? It's a shit fucking cesspool of bollocks. Magic the Gathering, but, you know, we're all here. I wouldn't say it was primarily because that's so AIDS that I almost believe it. That is so AIDS that I almost believe it in Magic Arena. Right, boys? Right, boys? Almost believe this AIDS. So I'm going to play a couple more games of this deck because I like the look of it. Obviously mono blue, because you have to play mono decks. Decks that aren't mono don't exist in 2019. They just don't exist in 2019. Free play is for the most fun decks, and everyone knows that that's hardcore blinky muck shits, virginy bullocks. Right, boys? I don't know what he's doing, to be honest, so I shouldn't really get shit on him, other than mono gives me AIDS. Mono decks give me AIDS every day. That's all I play is mono bollocks. Okay, you got it. It was nobody's fault. It was nobody's fault there. But that is not a game I'm coming back to be able to play a single spell in. Okay, so predominantly a green land base. And you draw 3 colorless lands. The only 3 colorless lands in the deck. Well, you did take 2, Jinx. You can't shit on everyone's balls. That is true. That is true. Ashton Christopher says the best muff is free muff. I don't know. Gabby Spots is quite the expensive slag. I think that's a good deal. So I don't want Growth Spiral. I think Explore fits this deck better than a Growth Spiral, looking at this. So that's one change I can do immediately to improve the deck, I would say. Right, Lance? Throw a World Tree. Yeah, there's no gods. Hey, it's me! I'm mono... Hey, did you enjoy playing mono blue just there, Cheeks? Well, I'm like double the AIDS of that. Triple the AIDS, perhaps. I'm mono white dump your hand, lifelink cats, virgin muck shit stains, and I'm here to ruin everyone's time because I've got AIDS. Alright, I don't want to play this game. We've played this game 100,000 times in my lifetime. 100,000 times in my life. Shuffler is fine, Dad. Your go! I'm busy dumping my hand, Dad! Dad! I'm big. You've taken at least 0.4 seconds to play a spell, and I'm busy being a virgin pussy. Excuse me. I need to get back into the basement, grease my anus for my dad, and I don't have time for any of this. I just want to put all my cards on the table, attack with a bunch of 1/1s, and hope for the best. And luckily, Cheeks was trying to play 5-color dog shit, which means I am the greatest. GG's. XD's. Dad. Well, that's my fault, obviously. Obviously, Lance. So I think we got to fix this land problem, because that's every game so far has been a land catastrophe. Shit's ablaze, probably fine. Rubble bollocks, probably fine. 4 forests, I don't think that's fine. 1, 2. These are good. 26 lands isn't enough either. Okay, we're going to have to be a bit more squibbly. We'll lose one of these. I don't want to lose any bubbles. We'll lose... Casualties does destroy lands, which is sort of what we're supposed to be doing. But we ain't doing anything currently. Are we, boys? Currently, we're just getting a lot of AIDS. Alright, that gives me 3 more lands. I think all you need is forests for untapped lands, especially with Explore. So let's try this. Right, boys. Boys, you see why I do draft? You see why I do drafts now, lads? This game is fucking awful. This game is full of such pussy losers that after 3 years, I'm still playing the same fucking silly jizz 1-1 mono dump your pubes, regardless of the deck I play. That looks better. Double Guildgate is a bit suspiciously AIDS, but okay. No green again. But this sort of counts as green, so it's gonna be fine, dudes. Yeah, dudes. Mono black. You think this guy's mono black, cheeks? No, he can't be mono black. You know there, you can switch, you know you can combine colours, dude. You can fucking combine colours, lads. Magic the Gathering allows you to do that. It's amazing. Well, what are you gonna do? I think this is an intro pack, but it's still affected my game. Right? Lands still affecting my balls. Anyway, we'll see. We got to play spells at least this game. I don't think this guy can beat this deck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw one of the 9 forests I put in, then I'm playing Sunbirds. If not, then I'm playing Golos. He's not going to win. I mean, he's got as close to no chance as I think a man could actually get in the world of Magics. The question is, do you concede and say, lads, I just got too many good cards for you? Or do I go, lads, we can do the Star of Extinction on him. We can Golos him, lads. We can do all the fucking aids we want. Because we got a fucking deck that costs 65 grand. And he's got a big bag of aids. I'll let it, we can't do votes on this channel either. But I would do a poll. Everybody say, why for concede? Lance. Y for concede, or N for beats. Merchant coming in useful again, Lance. Okay, we got one N and one Y. So that's 50-50s. Everybody says yes. Everyone says concede. All right, Lance. Lance or GG's XDs. He knew he was dead. He knew he was getting flambéed bollocks. I mean, he was mono. His deck. He had too many things going for him. He didn't have a toy. He didn't have AIDS lands. It wasn't dump your hand. It wasn't great, but I don't feel bad about conceding that game. I think as a community, we made the right choice, ladies and shits. But I tell you what I don't like to see. I don't like to see so many of you lads in the chat without fucking symbols, you pussies. Symbols gives me money, and as we've been over, I need DSP levels of Dosh. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw a fit. You fucking slags. Alright, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. I gotta say no. That's much better. Alright. Sunbirds gives me the horn, obviously. Should put the rubble away? If you don't know what's going on. Alright. Alright, Lance. Lord Meta? I don't know about that. Darkside Cheeks, DSCs. Guys, I need to do his accent a bit better. Okay, so this guy is net dex 8, so he is definitely not getting a free concede. But he might actually win, which is the problem. Waste Knot is a pain in my dick, but Guild Summit is alright, I suppose. Oh, he's got no plays, that's not very smart. There's no very oops. Maybe Wizards shouldn't have monocolor intro decks. I don't think they had many. There were like 10 decks, and at least 7 of them were mixed. But what are you gonna do, boys? So this puts me a turn behind. Star of Extinction is probably okay. We have to use the casualties to kill the Waste Knot. So this is the last card we're going to waste. Alright. Pussy McGee's, boys. Pussy McGee's. We'll keep those. So I have to keep casualties. And I think he's going to get 8s. But we shall seize. We shall seize lands. Nah, this guy is Vagines.
And I might spare you.
This guy is Vagines, boys.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Alright, I really wanted to throw anything other than a land, because he's going to get some serious ramp. He's going to get some serious ramp this turn, Lance. And I have to protect my casualties. Lance, it's going to be tricky. But if we can hold our dicks, just at the right angle, we could pretend that we don't actually have a massive bungalow. Right, Lance? That's fine. That's fine, Lance.
I really don't care about your plans.
Alright, discard a card. Discard the Guild Gate or the Plaza. 1, 2, 3. So, black, black. Green, green. So, I think the Plaza, because I can draw a ton of cards. Alright, Lance, Magiques. That's 4 damage. This is 4 as well. Alright, fuck you. And you, and you, and you.
This was a wasted opportunity.
Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Oh, you better have something better than that. That ain't it, lads. That ain't it. That isn't it. Alright, I do lose to a rankle immediately. But I'm sure he won't rankle it up. Right, boys? Right, boys? No Christine Sprankles for us. Right, boys? Hey, boys. Tegrid? Are you shrooming, lad? Lad, you think you're doing the shroomies? Get out of my fucking balls.
Has returned. This is getting fun.
So, 24 cards left. Boldus on the field. Everything except instant speed removalage. Discard 4. 1, 2, 3. I want to blow up the man's lands. Alright. Okay. Christine Spranks off the top. We are dead. Anything else, I think we could... Well, I'm not interested, Dad. I'm Lord AIDS, and I have come down with the biggest case of AIDS that ever aged on my balls. You fucking slag. So it was a homebrew. Let's not say that it was a, you know, Lance. It wasn't a buster, but this is AIDS. This gets on my fucking nerves. Designed by the magic community. That's why you know it's AIDS. It's actually quite funny that this card is not awful. And it's well designed. And just the lads did it. But wizards themselves can't make a card to save their ass. Yeah, this deck's fine. But obviously, just too many mono decks today. With a Crown is not a fucking good card. Tegrid is pretty sexy. Christine Spranks. I think he should have held his balls for a Christine Spranks. I did have quite a lot of land and quite a few cards. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Lance? Alright, what's the time? 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is bedtimes. Not for me, obviously. For you, you pussies. You need to get your little shits. I'm probably off for a walk. Because it's nice and cold. And I like a cold pair of balls. So, I finish this draft off either tomorrow or the next day. Thanks for everyone watching. I appreciate nobody giving me any money so I can do the DSP rants tomorrow as well. But my taxes! Fuck you, Capcom! Fuck you, Capcom! Hey, Capcom, fuck you! This guy is unreal! If you don't watch Snort Banel, boys... If you watch Majix and you don't watch Snorty Boy, you are fucked. That's all I can say to you. He's the greatest. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate the views at least. And I appreciate the... What's the other thing? Interaction. Because if it wasn't for reading chat, Magic would be the fucking pure bullshits. Anyway, until next time, Rob...